So many different ways to compete online, and some of these events will help you qualify for an offline event as well, including the Geico Finals, where in the end 4 players from West Coast and 4 players from East Coast will qualify to compete for $15,000. Same deal for Street Fighter, 4 guys from the East and 4 guys from the West.
I'm screaming blackout.
And I'm excited to see what will happen. I don't even know if I'll be at the finals, but I really want to see the stream and see what it's going to be like, because yeah, this is the first time in a while that we're going to see basically a totally online series, culminating in something offline, at least for fighting games. Like, this doesn't really happen so often.
Yeah, not too often, but it is always really cool, and I'm really enjoying this one. Especially, it's proving itself to be, real, because, all the top level players are offline doing well at this tournament as well. It's not like those guys are all falling. Glaciating has, before this, mainly known as an online guy, but all the offline guys knew his name because they would run into him in the range and go, who's this guy with this Dragon Hall Paul that was beating me up not too long ago? And, he shows up to these Geico Gaming weekly plans and takes their points.
Yeah, props to him. So again, we're just resetting up for this match. It's Glaciating up against Speed Kicks. Glaciating is up 1-0, but I believe that Speed Kicks has 1 round in the second set that will be seen shortly. And yeah, this is a winner's semifinal. So the winner of this will be guaranteed top 3 because they'll be in the winner's final.
But basically,
that means they'll be in the money. Yeah, whoever wins this will be in the money for sure, 100%.
Yeah, winners finals matches are big matches. At least a little bit of walk away with something might help you. If you're going to like Canada Cup next week, you might be able to have a little bit of extra spending money on some Korean barbecue.
Yeah, actually, this will be big for Glaciating. If he wins here and he guarantees some top 3, I'm pretty sure that he'll seal himself into the finals.
Yeah, because he will have third place points.
Yeah, third place points, and that'll put him very close to the 100 point total off the bat. If he gets second place, the 35 points for sure he's in.
Yeah.
We're doing a slideshow.
So, gonna get into this one. Going back to this, I think are we giving him a point?
Yep, he's gonna get his round. Oh, hooray! We know how to correctly kill somebody real fast. Thank you, base speed. Alright, round number 2.
A skill I never thought fighting game players would need to have, but here we are.
Yeah, obviously not.
Alright, starting off strong here, starting off.
Oh, the mix-ups are crazy. Right back at
friendly Hellstorm missile inbound.
That's what Glaciating needs. Stop the momentum, gets the hit. He's gonna maul him on the wall.
Oh, nice!
For a while.
Oh no, he's got the rage though. You gotta worry about it.
That was smart stuff.
Step. Duffed him on the side of the head. Glaciating ties up the round.
Armor right through. Finish.
Waiting patiently forever.
Roll out.
Of course, they didn't try it online.
Lots of mid pressure for Speed. He's not risking too many lows here.
Now. Friendly lightning strike inbound.
Now the lows are coming out.
Yeah, you see it. Glaciating looking for his moment here. Yeah, even trying to go into Savage, just trying to put mix-ups on, but Speed Kick is throwing out so many buttons.
Good one. Right underneath. Woohoo!
So far. Pushes so far back. So difficult to deal with. Oi, the keys keeper. There you go.
Alright, so 3 fast rounds for Speed there. Include that first round that was a part of the previous set. So man, I'm not really sure what changed there outside of the stage. It seemed like Glaciating had a lot more trouble getting momentum started, and even when he tried to like space and go for some long-range stuff, Speed kind of just blocked and waited to take his turn back. And yeah, good mix-ups too. A lot of mids, and then when the mids kind of done their job, then it was time for a lot of lows. Really
he did bring up a good point. It was a lot less lows from him. I think he was trying to keep the risks down a little bit, and even though he would do things like mid strings and end his pressure, what he would do is he'd stay sort of active. He'd start moving around and look for a hit in a different way. Like he used I think at the end of the second round, he used that mid string to push out and then got Glaciating to swing into the hit afterwards. Kept himself safe, but then afterwards, got him to swing into something. So little stuff like that, keeping himself, not giving Glaciating the ability to crush him with a hop kick or something like that, I think is helping quite a bit.
So, having said what we see now, right? Now is really where it's tough for Glaciating because it's not that his back is to the wall yet. It's even in sets, right? But that was kind of telling. Speakers kind of figured out a lot of what he was going for. Maybe he could change to King. Maybe he can stick with what he's doing with Miguel. Maybe a new stage will favor him. I guess we'll find out.
I heard a little bit of something and then a lot of nothing. Yeah, it seems like unfortunately the stream viewer got kicked, so we're just gonna take another second and try to get them back into it. Yeah, you know, we could see him switch to the King. You know, one of the things not too long ago we saw King being picked versus Hwoarang just because he's got the kick counter, right? We don't see it all that often, but that's one of the things that always gets highlighted in that matchup.
There's other things that are pretty good with the King pick there. King's really good against armor stuff, you know what I mean? And we definitely saw a nice backlash in that set, and Speed Kicks does throw them out from time. He throws out power crushes in general because they are good, right? King's pretty good against that tactic. Maybe the throw game too will be really good. Throws are just one more thing that Hwoarang has to think about, and it's not that Speed Kicks does not have good ability to break because he's basically a throw break champion, right? But you know, the more things that you have to think about on defense as a Hwoarang player, and the more decisions mentally that you have to make, right? That gets taxing after a while, you know what I mean? And when you can tax them and you can really mentally start to drain them, slowly you start to weaken your defense.
Yeah, and you know, he's just looking really good on like that's the main thing we were surprised with why he picked the Miguel. It's not because we thought his King wasn't good. It was largely because we just thought his King had so much momentum. It was like he just won 2 games pretty handily. He looked great on the character. And you know, all things considered, when he was going to go into it, I was like, you know, why stop playing him when you look so good on him? But then he played Miguel.
No, but his Miguel was also good the first game, right? So I'm not really sure. In the end, it's his decision to pick. It's just that, you know, he also has options mentally, right? It's like, should I change? I stick it out. That second game was kind of bad. I don't know, right? So I'm really curious what decision he will make, and it really will obviously matter a lot.
Yeah, and another was the second thing we didn't talk about is we didn't talk about the Dragunov and Paul picks that he hasn't pulled out just yet, right?
Yeah, I don't know that he'll go that far in his roster, but maybe he could, like, Paul might not be bad, right? Again, I don't know. It's like the same type of situation.
Yeah, you know, Paul, just big damage, you know, very simple game plan. Has shown some pretty good success with it at this point. So we're going to show you guys, if you guys are looking at this, you're saying, hey man, this looks like a pretty cool tournament. When can I get into this one? Well, you can get the dates right here. We're almost done with this one this year, but we do have a few of them left. And like I said, there is no time like now to get some experience, especially in Season 2. Get yourself ready for some matches online, and what better to do it than to get some top level experience.
Please, guys, give this a try. Really, I implore you. It's you know, it's free. You know, all the good guys are here also competing with you. You know, and you know, I honestly want to convince Geico to do this more. Like I really want them to have a reason to it. And you know, it's just a really cool, beautiful thing, and I really hope that you guys will try it. And if you're not Tekken guys, you really love Street Fighter, please try the Street Fighter events as well, because it's the same deal. Some of the best Street Fighter players are all competing. They're trying to get that $1,600 prize pool. They're trying to get those Gecko points for the $15,000 finals. And there's really lots of experience that you can gain from it. And you know, maybe you're really that guy. Maybe you're the one, a guy online like Glaciating that nobody really knew about until recently, right? And you can really take it to some of these guys. So please give it a try.
I mean, we were saying this a second ago, right? Tay and Glaciating, both guys are mainly known to be online players. Both in top
Death Machine spinning up
side. And they're playing really well right now. Tay's like actually, you know, coming from online, is one of the few true law mains that we have left. That dude plays Law like week in, week out. It's really impressive on that character.
Nice, dude. And you know, Law's another character that people, you know, it's hard to judge him sometimes, but a lot of guys do think that he's very strong. And I like pokey characters. You know, Miguel is kind of a pokey guy, and the same thing with Law. He's really a guy that rewards you for point blank game. If you're really good at that, stay in your opponent's face style of game, then really you're gonna love Law. He's so good at that.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that. He's got, you know, crazy high damage, gets extra reward off floats and low parries, gets the wall, the dragon cannon can attach at the end. Just little stuff like that. You know, great down forward too. Usually down forward 2s that are safe on block don't have the range that he does, but he still's got a good range. Great range, launches, you know, safe launcher, doesn't launch crouchers, unfortunately, but that's the only probably knock that you can give that one.
Yeah, he's got some okay long range tools as well. His slash kick is definitely probably the best slash kick like in the entire game, and also his slide is also really good. So you know, every now and then he can play the long range game when he needs to, but his point blank game just exceptional, really good.
Yeah, it's super good, and just overall great character. I think you know, a lot of people talked about that character in the patch. They were saying that the character got slightly better, you know, and it was already good as it is. So maybe we get to see Tay a little bit later from now, but right now we're gonna play this one out, trying to get to the end of this one at least. 1-1 tied up. Speed Kicks versus Glaciating, going to another uniform stage with Arena.
This is a fair stage. Nothing really weird about this one.
No way. There's a hacker.
Round 1. Fight.
There's a freaking hacker.
Oh.
There you go. Trying to start off big, hits him out of the air with a screw, so it's just going to be some float damage.
Nice wake up low. Oh, he went for Oki.
There you go. A little bit far for that low. Nice whip punish for Speed Kicks. Takes all this extra damage out of it. That's gonna be the first round. Speed Kicks looking good.
That round was good for Speed, but I see that Glaciating is definitely establishing something with his mid options. He's so much mid. Every time it's the same mid. He's definitely establishing something with that. And when the right moment comes, best believe a low is coming, and it's gonna be a big power for Speed.
Terrible, dude.
There you go. We're expecting from Glaciating, and he's to run into that hop kick right there. Stuff him into the dirt, trying to get that wall splat. The cancel, nothing from Speed Kicks, but something afterwards, the back 3.
Oh, that's guaranteed. He got up into it.
Yeah, that's a kill.
Not enough for the kill. Rage drive? Yes, sir.
Oh, big hit him in the back of the noggin.
Step into that auto side step.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Speed Kicks all the momentum in the world now.
Yeah, smelling blood with set point.
Oh my god.
Oh, big counter.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
No way.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice tracking
This
after.
is actually really bad.
1, 2.
Nice!
Mission almost complete. Don't
that
quit
was,
now.
I don't think I that though, counter hit animation, because it makes no sound.
It's just...
Like, Fang has the similar one with down forward 1, but like, at least it makes a big giant sound. It looks like it just gets knocked on his head.
And that was like the first time ever low there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, big whip. Come on, Glaciating. I want to see the last round.
I do too.
Oh, nice pressure.
So much damage.
Oh, I'll see that.
Speed Kicks. Yeah, great stuff from him. Glaciating looked like he had a lot more life in that game than game 2, but Speed Kicks smelled some blood towards the end there.
Man, you know, I really felt like he was starting to establish something there with all those, I don't know the notation for that really far mid launcher. He set up so many of them, and he really kind of established to Speed with that, okay, you know, you can't move when I'm in this space, right? But no, I wanted to see the next level of that Yomi when he started going low, and it was like he just never reached that point in the match where the lows could come out.
Yeah, and it was rough, you know, because he was trying to sort of establish that range. Because, you know, once you start throwing that move out in that middle round, you're able to basically say, you know, if I go in the Savage, you better not just run at me.
Yeah, he made it respected, and then like he didn't get to take advantage of the respect, you know. Oh,
good stuff though. Speed Kicks in the money, gonna be sitting in the winners finals. We're gonna take a quick break real quick. By that time, we're gonna have top 8 all set and ready for you guys. Please guys, don't go away. We will be right back.
When you
crush the competition at Tekken, you celebrate. It's what you do. Brought to you by Geico.
When I win like a big match, that one that I'm really excited for, you know, really worried about, I'm really stoked on the outside, and as soon as I get a low, I'm like, oh god, I won.
when I won, I literally like jumped up and like spun around and like cheered and ran around the venue. It was insane.
I'm definitely the more quiet type. I don't really do much of anything.
Hacked.
If it's like very close match and I win, it's something you can't control. I just go crazy.
By the way, guys, I
jump in
can't
the air,
believe
throw your hands up.
I have a new channel called Aqua Ultra for all the Aqua related videos you desire. So please check that. Still need to edit that form to add Rainbow Six. Now there's Rainbow Six Siege in the plan as well.
When you're a pro at Tekken, you pop off. It's what you do. Brought to you by Geico.
It has some pretty bold statements on the channel, even though there's no video.
Now, you know, when I was younger, I want to let my opponents know how I felt.
There may have been like 1 or 2 times.
Team deathmatch.
Princess Ling, P-Ling, we played in a very close set, and I beat him, and I popped off so hard.
You have on-scene command.
Seriously.
When I beat him in a very close match, I was like, where's Coz? I was like,
we've taken control.
I'm known to pop off at the worst times. At the absolute worst
I'm
times.
gonna joke, I'm not complaining.
And then I lost that game.
Are you supposed to try and do everyone else's time?
I love watching pop-offs. If you ask anyone in the Tekken community who likes to pop off, that's because you're best at it, it's
I pop off a lot.
When he pops off, it's always hilarious.
He's always in the face. He's always loud.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
He never has the curve to the border cross and he's popping off on you, and that he'll take you down. I like watching Poke Chop pop off because he gets really big into his expression whenever he wins.
Glad you got a pen back in his seat because he's gonna knock himself out the way he rocks so off.
He always brings something different. He always has a different thing he does.
When he goes to a tournament and he starts getting excited and getting amped up, like everyone starts getting amped up. The game we normally don't see. Man, enemy down.
Oh my gosh, you got roll. Where is the start? I want to go on it. That looks very
Service.
Oh, he's a mod too. But that's really a mod. I'm sorry, brother. What the heck?
When I snap my fingers, you're gonna clean my gutters.
What on planet Earth?
Ooh, I should clean your gutters. Great idea.
It's not just
no,
easy.
what are you doing? No!
Todd,
I'll
who will
freaking
make
watch.
me a frittata?
Hey, guys. Why?
We've taken the advantage.
Yeah, it appears that there's a modder. Hardcore modder on stream. No one's gonna see this, but it's still video evidence. I don't know what to say, but why? This guy, he doesn't know who's recording, who's streaming. He just knows, hey, you know what, I'm going to have a good time. And they got their own white team.
We've lost the lead.
That would be freaking horrible. Everyone was freaking going on.
We've taken the lead.
Around me. This is surprised my console. What the heck? Dude, this queue has some that's why everyone's just dealing with this. It's terrible. For anyone who actually manages to watch the stream, you realize that when you're in a situation like this, you should probably be
We've lost control.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
We're winning this fight.
All sorts of random crap going on.
Hey guys, welcome back, Gecko Gaming Weekly, playing the Tekken 7 East Coast Edition. How's it going, y'all? My name's Sammy Fish.
Guys, I'm Smoothie.
We are gonna finish up top 8. We only got one match into it, but the top 8 is the 7. On the top side, we had Speed Kicks versus Glaciating. A little bit of a hiccup, but Speed Kicks finishes up on top. In the winner side, Tay versus Equinox and Joy Fury is gonna be coming up next. But after that, we got Sparrow Jin versus Shadow 20Z and Nasty versus Junior. So the 20Z brothers getting into it on the loser side, but nonetheless.
Yeah,
so here, a lot of these guys are really high up on the standings. Joey Fury is up there, Shadow 20Z is up there, Nashi is up there. Yeah, Speed is back. Four of these guys are in the top 8.
Looking good. And so a lot of those guys are going to be able to solidify their points. Some of the people on the lower side are maybe going to be happy that they're not going to be able to underneath them.
We're losing this fight.
If you're on the lower side of the top 6 seeds, you will get points so that way you're not getting overtaken.
So, looking at how the brackets are playing out, despite Glaciating ending up in the loser's bracket, right now he's guaranteed at 91 points. It's looking like he's got a really good chance to qualify because I don't think we're going to see a winner here, which is what we need to happen. So Glaciating is probably in there, and Tay, if he wins here, he probably also seals himself into the top 16.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a pretty good situation for the both of them right now. We will see what's going to come up next. Got the Gigas still rolling on the side of Joey Fury.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty happy to see this because I don't know a lot about this matchup. I would like to see the dynamic between these two characters, especially now that Gigas has changed quite a bit.
Multiple people do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty interesting one. Especially considering a character we were talking about before that can, you know, poke and prod like Law can. Oh, what a whip punish! Dude, that move is so good.
He tried to use the flip to splat.
Yeah, a lot of flips in Season 2 will put people face down now. They adjusted a lot of those combos that way, but that's a big launch for Joey Fury. Afterwards, they laced the forward forward 2 to whip punish. They made that safe now, so it's super good for that range.
Big counter there. Tay says, my turn, sir. Enjoy this wall. Nice finish with DSS.
Put his back against the wall. Oh, bad situation. Counter hit down back 2.
Man, that 2-hit string of Gigas is really good now. If you don't crouch that second hit, the Oki after is really dangerous.
Oh, baby. Joey Fury's looking for something.
Can I...
Got that rage still.
No. Is that enough? No. It's a lie. Good block.
Yeah, great block there on that low. He gives him another chance.
Team
Big jab from Joey Fury. Takes that one.
It might be time for a streak kill. Joey Fury's looking for it.
High splat? Not quite.
Good news. The jet plane. It's go time.
This streak's about to get bodied.
Yeah. He's gonna reset that 32 pretty soon. Oh, nice Tay's got something to say about it.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Oh, yep. Definitely.
Friendly UAV inbound.
No, just backs up.
Nice job. Streak murder by Joey Fury. 3-0.
Streak got murdered.
Hey, that's a buff Gigas, my friend.
That's a buff Gigas. That's Joey Fury's. That dude plays a lot of Gigas. Really likes that. It's so surprising to me because it's unlike the other two that he plays. But he loves playing Gigas.
I like this a lot what we see from him. Number one thing that I want to see from Joey's opponents now is crouching that 2-inch string. It's been pretty hard for his opponents to see so far, but it's really a mid-high string that he's taking a lot of advantage of. So I would love to see even the basic, okay, block the first and then crouch, jab him out of the second, and even that basic tactic, I would love to see just to see how Joey will respond.
Hey.
Yeah,
hunter-killer drone
it has
deployed.
been, although the matches that we've seen actually on stream, it's been pretty difficult to see people
Dragon fire deployed.
play versus Gigas. Because one, you know, a lot of people didn't know about Gigas. One, you have to work, and then two, those people who didn't know, maybe not even studied up.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
It's a slightly different beast, but in the same way, you don't know what you're looking at. It's gonna be pretty difficult to play.
Man, getting experience in season 2 is not easy, even if you grind ranked all the time, right? Some guys are not necessarily using the change of their characters.
Hostile death machine spinning up.
We've got the new characters, Anna and Lei, and this is definitely a dangerous world for us to protect right now.
I think, you know, personally,
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
We're taking their game very seriously. Need to be very proactive
unit in your
how they learn this season. Like, you know, getting people to
detonated.
play sets with them, talking to them afterwards. Not just
hostile
just
stores inbound.
15. Play first to 5 and then have a conversation. That's the sort of thing that helps you get better.
I'm not the only one. That can do with his yardage.
Back to the jungle outpost. Everything's the same here.
Hostile EMP systems detonated.
Now back
hostile lightning strike inbound.
Nice punish. That's one good tool that K has that force free lunge.
Dude, I'm not even nothing about my screen. You can't see the score.
We're losing this fight.
Oh no! He finds it. Looking good. Pretty much picking up where he left off. Tay needs to make an adjustment.
That's definitely mid-high. That's minus 12.
Yeah, the down 4-3-1 is mid-high and then has one more. Might be afraid of that last. Nonetheless, he's not getting done. Wait.
Did not punish again.
Yeah.
Lack of Giga's knowledge being exposed here by Joey.
Yeah, once you realize something like that, it's good stuff. Nice whip.
Great little punish.
Get anything else afterwards?
Advised hostile K9
trying to catch his movement.
What a parry.
I'm still surprised he still got a move. Can you imagine if that got hit? That was going to be hit for Tay, but he didn't like it. Joey Fury, set point.
Low. He went for double low, but this time he interrupted. Finished the string.
Yeah, didn't expect that. Now little stuff from Tay.
He's going to hurt the
double low again, triple low. A nice hop.
Finally. Low crushes the down back 2. Couldn't get the splat that he wanted, but still life deficit for him.
I think that string's unsafe. It did. Ouch.
Oh,
what a finish.
Wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect it, but that rage drive, now that they made it unparryable, is one of the scariest rage drives in the game. It's just a good way to say, you know, at any given point, you're just like, you know what, I kind of want to throw a 50-50 out right now, and then you just go in.
One tactic that's popular against it now, because of that, is you can do kind of a fuzzy block. So you start by blocking low, right, and trying to go under the high option, and you kind of at the last minute, you block for the mid, right? But one nice thing for the Giga side is that he can delay the timing. So if you try to do that tactic, then he can get you with the unblockable high for like trying to fuzzy block it. It's just way more favorable to Gigas now that you can't parry versus before. Like with Noctis, I would just ultimate guard that every time, and it will almost always work.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty. It's more difficult to deal with now. The second thing is that, you know, obviously if you go for the plus high, then afterwards you can, you know, continue the pressure out.
That's really cool that you get to go for another mix up afterwards, and you really start to get really deep with the 50-50 game at that point.
So Joey Fury gonna move on. We'll be interested to see if he decides to pick the Gigas versus the Hwoarang of speed kicks.
Team deathmatch.
You know, because that in my head it seems like it wouldn't be a fun time for Gigas, but you know.
I mean, Gigas has clearly gotten better, right? So, like, you know, it's working in all these other matchups, including the low matchup. That matchup was not fun for Gigas previously. Versus there, that looked pretty good. There was some things that Tay was not familiar with, but still, that was not bad, I think, on the Gigas side.
We're winning this fight.
But we're going to move on to the loser side. We got Sparrow Jin versus Shadow 20. So very likely we're going to see a Eddie versus Claudia.
We're losing this fight.
Those guys play other characters as well. So wouldn't be surprising if we saw something else.
Sure, in Season 1, this matchup was not really that fun for Claudio. Claudio does not have a lot of moves that are very good at that are hitting the relaxed stance.
Right.
He does have a couple of tools that he can use here or there, but also the basic things that Claudio likes to do, like the running 3, and even now the forward 3 at the high. Best speed that Spiro is going to use a lot of times that would naturally go underneath that stuff. That being said, with the changes, I'm not sure now to what this matchup looks like. You know what I mean? Like, some things are certainly different from Claudio's end, and a couple of minor things are different on the Eddie end as well.
I think, you know, maybe in general, I would think that it's slightly better for Claudio just because he got better as a character, but so did Eddie, so I think it could be still the same matchup. Because, you know, for at least Eddie specifically, he did stop that.
Yeah. I guess one thing that's nice,
yeah, I'm very There we go. That was doing too much to the CPU. And it was not
Agents, mission profile has not been achieved.
Oh my god, hang on, I'm gonna change that bitrate. Hold on. Oh, gotta. Alright guys, gotta stop the stream here. Thank you all for watching.